Excellent. Thank you. It's nice to see Darth Vader holding on. He might learn something. Let's see. Hello. Thank you very much for coming. Really sorry about this delay. It has nothing to do with this whatsoever. Just intolerable. I can't apologise enough. We'll try our best to make up for the sort of the ebb in your energies that there's naturally been by having to wait a bit longer for your lunch by making this doubly exciting as best I can. It's wonderful to see you all here. Thank you very much. I'm just trying to work out who you are. I don't mean that to sound quite as sinister as it does, sort of a data protection kind of way. I'm just trying to work out what percentage of us are under the age of 10. The answer is a fairly good percentage. When I was looking at people queuing on the stairs, there's a surprising number of people over the age of 10. You're not over the age of 10. Are you under the age of 10?
Yeah, I'm under.
You are as well? Brilliant. Okay, I'm really pleased to have you here in particular. One of the really interesting things that has been a great privilege for me to work on LEGO Star Wars has been that we're able to make a game that people under 10 really love to play. But that also some weirdos like you and me, who are over the age of 10, like to play as well. That's one of the things we get from working with Star Wars, and it's brilliant, and it's a lovely thing. But let me talk about it, let me show you some stuff. So, I'm Jonathan Smith, I'm head of production at TT Games Publishing, which basically means I originally worked at Lego Company about 4 years ago. Before that I worked at a company called Codemasters here in the UK making games. And I went to Lego Company because there was a new team being set up saying, hey, Lego's a really cool thing. We've done some games in the past, but we're sort of losing interest a bit. Guys from the games industry, can you come and sort of take this Lego idea and see what you can do with it? And that was a huge privilege and thrill, because Lego Company is an amazing place. I don't know if any of you have been to Legoland, either here in Windsor in the UK or in California, or perhaps you've been lucky enough to go to Billund in Denmark, which is the home of Lego Company, based in Denmark, a private Danish company with over 75 years history as experts, the world experts in play. From that perspective, it's a very special private company. They don't play by the same rules as everyone else. They've got a rich culture and heritage built up over those years. It was a wonderful environment to come as a video games maker, producer, who's used to everything being impossible and really difficult, and working in a certain way that I won't go into now, and as it comes to later on in questions, and try and basically do things in a different way. The outcome of that was a brilliant game called LEGO Star Wars. It was brilliant because there were about a dozen brilliant people working on it, and the LEGO Company was brilliant, and Star Wars is brilliant, and we didn't mess it up. For all that I'll say as we go along, that's the key thing. LEGO is brilliant, Star Wars is brilliant, and we were lucky enough not to get into a position where we messed up that idea of making LEGO Star Wars the game. And now it's a number of years later. We released LEGO Star Wars in 2004, just before the new movie episode, the new movie as it was then, Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. It started a little bit slowly in terms of people getting to hear about it and getting to play on it, but quickly grew and became a great success, which we were very proud of. We were then able to go on to do a game called LEGO Star Wars 2, that came out, because it's last year. What I'm going to show you today is the game we've just been working on for this year, which is LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. And I'm going to show it to you on a new platform, which is the Wii. But I need to know what you're going to be most interested in. So, how many people here have played LEGO Star Wars or LEGO Star Wars 2? Okay, almost all of you, a couple of parents you really should play, or children will play with you, the games will play with them. So basically everybody. So if I talk about things that are in LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga that are different to things you've seen in LEGO Star Wars and LEGO Star Wars 2, that's fairly interesting a bit. If I do that for a bit, that would be quite interesting probably, because you'll appreciate the difference. And I won't do a general sort of, here's LEGO Star Wars type thing. There's also one other thing that I need to do today, and when this event was announced, I call it an event, it was more of just a chat, but when this was announced, some very enthusiastic people sent out a press release, which is a document that you write, and you tell news people who write things on the internet about what's going to happen in the future, and I hope they'll get excited about it and bring other people along. And the press release said, exclusive showing, and this is an exclusive showing, as it happens. I don't think anyone's really seen this game before. I think in the world, I think a few journalists in America, behind closed doors maybe, and some people who run shops and things. But in terms of, real people, No one at all, I don't think. So it is a special event, and I'm very pleased to be able to share that with you today. And, however, when the press release went out, it was announced world exclusive unveiling of the new LEGO Star Wars game. Finally, now you can use the Wii Lightsaber TM. And a lot of people thought that meant we were inventing a new piece of hardware called the Wii Lightsaber. We're not. What we've done is we've given you, through the Wii that everyone has, the power to use your Wiimote as a lightsaber. And I'll show you how that works as we go through some of the game on the screen. But it did start me thinking about a Wii lightsaber. A Wii lightsaber was a big thing. But actually, I did invent it, just for this. So I took this, which belongs to my eldest son, Toby, who's 7. And together with you can do this at home, if you get a game. With the lightsaber and the Wiimote. And this is all you need. Now, by the way, I did this last night. This worked like about a third of the time. So there's a high probability this is going to be embarrassing. But if it is, let's just say no more about it. We'll just move on. Okay? But if it works, it might be quite cool. Let me start up the game. Which I hope I can do. Sometimes it forgets. There we go. And there's Han Solo. One of the brilliant things, I mean, if you've got any questions, if you want to ask them as we go through, just put your hand up and I'll see what see. There are lots of things to talk about. Maybe I should just move on and we'll see what comes up as we journey through this game together. But I can talk about, who did what and how cool they all are and all the mistakes we made. So, but first I need to make my Wii Lightsaber TM. Yep, should about do it, I think. What was that? Absolutely. Yeah, all good toy stores and all bad toy stores as well.
Is that definitely award exclusive?
The first Wii Lightsaber TM, yes. This is the Wii Lightsaber TM. It's a Wii and a lightsaber TM. Right, TT Games, that's our company. LucasArts are the people who work for Lucasfilm who invented Star Wars and are brilliant. I can say more about that if you're interested. And what questions you ask, we'll move into questions. This is LEGO Star Wars: The Complete Saga. And just in broad, some of you probably know this already. Basically, LEGO Star Wars: The Complete Saga on Wii and also on PlayStation 3, also on DS, which I won't be showing today, but is amazing, amazingly good. And also on 360 as well, is the first game ever that you can play the whole story of that Star Wars epic adventure from Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, all the way through to Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. All that is in one game. It's a vast game, a massive game, an almost amazingly huge game. And I'm going to show some of it to you now. The point that I made there, though, is partly that it also features reworkings of some stuff that we did before in LEGO Star Wars 1 and LEGO Star Wars 2 on PlayStation 2. There are all kinds of technical things we've done to make it new, make it look better, and make it more fun. And in particular, lots of stuff we did in LEGO Star Wars 2 that we hadn't done in LEGO Star Wars 1, obviously because we couldn't go back in time. And added to make those LEGO Star Wars 1 environments and levels more fun. Really, really dramatically more fun. So there's lots of new stuff in here, and I'll show you some of it rather than talking about it. But you want to see the Wii Lightsaber, so let's just do the Wii Lightsaber first, whether it works or not. Load the game. Oh, that's the other thing. So I'm really glad that you've all played LEGO Star Wars 1 and LEGO Star Wars 2. The high likelihood is that even those of you who are in the 10 who are the best at the game, because they are, will not have got 100% on either of those old games. Certainly no one will have got 100% on the new game because it hasn't been released yet. So I will, as a part of going through this, be able to show you lots of cool cheats and stuff and secret areas that you probably have to work for tens of hours to get to. So I hope that's interesting or fun. You can say you got there even if you didn't now.